Here are 10 new Mac games from February to August 2023. Sorry, I've been out of the loop lately with this series, so thought I'd just give you an update. Number 10, we have The Forgotten City. The cool thing about this one is that it started its life as a Skyrim mod. Then it was made into a full-on game by Modern Storyteller, so that's kind of sweet. It is a narrative-driven time loop adventure in ancient Rome. Discover the ruins of an ancient underground city, travel 2,000 years into the past, and unravel the mystery of who destroyed it by clearly exploiting the power to wind back time. The fate of the city is really in your hands in many ways. The important thing to note about the Mac port is that it's pretty awful in terms of optimization. It seems like the Mac dev virtual programming really rushed this one, as it can only achieve about 30 FPS at 1080p medium settings on literally every single supported Mac, which is weird. If you can accept that performance, the game is only available on the Mac App Store. It is supported on the following Apple Silicon Mac models and is supported on the following Intel AMD Mac models. Number 9 is Dave the Diver. It's always important to show love for indie games on Mac. They quite literally might be one of the only things keeping native Mac gaming alive today, to some degree. Dave the Diver is a casual single-player adventure RPG featuring deep-sea exploration and fishing during the day and sushi restaurant management at night. Join Dave and his quirky friends as they seek to uncover the secrets of the mysterious blue hole. The art style is absolutely wonderful, combining kind of a mix of 2D and 3D elements. I also adore the cutscenes here that provide a retro comic book or 90s video game approach. Dave the Diver is available for Mac via Steam. It should be supported on the following Macs. Number 8, we have Combat Master. I usually don't include games like this on my channel, but I had to make an exception for Combat Master. Combat Master is a free mobile FPS game that was ported to Mac and Windows PC in 2023. It comes with crossplay between different platforms, has full controller support, and since its graphics are nothing special, it runs like a dream on everything. Base M1 can play this game at 4K 60 plus FPS, for example. Jump into modes such as Team Deathmatch, Combat Master, Arms Race, and Search and Destroy. Unlock heaps of weapons and upgrade them with different equipment. The gameplay is crazy fast. You're gonna die a lot. It's gonna take you some time to get used to the fast-paced shooting here. Dual SMGs and sniper rifles will be your best friend. Combat Master is available for Mac via Steam. It should be supported on a wide range of Macs. Number 7 is Firmament. From the creators of Myst and Riven, Cyan is back with another puzzle adventure. Featuring a unique steampunk aesthetic, Firmament allows players to explore the legendary deep world building Cyan Worlds is known for. Firmament is a fantastic visual feast, with thrilling new sights to see around every corner. Solving puzzles in this game takes on a new form with a device called an adjunct. This adjunct is your interface as you interact with various devices throughout the realms of Firmament. Employing the adjunct to solve the puzzles you encounter will bring you ever closer to unlocking the secrets this place holds. The Mac port supports Unreal Engine 4, HDR, AMD FSR 1.0, and Metal 2.1. Firmament is available for Mac via the App Store and Steam. It is supported on the following Apple Silicon Mac models and is supported on the following Intel Mac models. Number 6, we have Mahokenshi, if that's how you say it. Mahokenshi is a Japanese-themed deck builder where the player must protect villagers from goblins and cultists who are trying to summon powerful demons. Traverse a vast array of vibrant 3D maps and immerse yourself in the magical Japanese atmosphere, where the Mahokenshi are the only hope against the corrupt forces. find remote locations, uncover treasures, and leverage the strengths of the 4 samurai heroes to create powerful combos. To be honest, I only found out about the Mac port after the developer emailed me about this Mac announcement in July. Otherwise, I have not seen anyone else talk about this game releasing on Mac. So show the developer some love and check it out if you're interested. The game is really short and it needs more maps, and it can be quite grindy sometimes, but the art style and deck building gameplay is top notch, and if they add more, it would be great. Mahokenshi is available for Mac via Steam. It should be supported on the following Macs. Number 5 is War Mongrels. War Mongrels is an isometric real-time tactics game that takes place on the Eastern Front of World War II. It contains dynamic and tactical gameplay with stealth elements. In many ways, War Mongrels is puzzle simulator mixed with some RTS elements. I really like the set pieces in this game and its depiction of the fighting on the Eastern Front. This part of the war has received less attention in gaming. The Mac port supports Unreal Engine 4, AMD FSR 1.0, and Metal 2.1. Keep in mind, controller support is not here. Online co-op is missing too. And while the game has an annoying 30 FPS cap, it's actually really well optimized here. It can run at 4K high on M1, which is really impressive. War Mongrels is available for Mac via the App Store. It also includes an iPad version. It is supported on the following Apple Silicon Mac models and supported on the following Intel AMD Mac models. Number 4, we have Arma 3. Arma 3 has been available for Mac on Steam since like 2016 in beta, but in 2023, Virtual Programming helped Behemoth Interactive by mostly fully porting it over to Mac. Mostly, it's still kind of experimental. It runs under version 2.12 and has cross-play compatibility and full DLC availability. There is a non-native version which runs through Rosetta, but also an even more experimental native Mac port available. Keep in mind, the native Mac port does not support BattleEye anti-cheat, so multiplayer is more restricted. Arma 3 is a massive military simulation game. It's old, yes, but it's arguably the best in its class. The single player offers campaigns, military showcases, various scenarios, an editor, but multiplayer is where the game really comes alive. Go into co-op, compete against other players, play community content, different sandbox scenarios, and so much more. It just goes on and on and on and on and on. Arma 3 is available for Mac via Steam. It should be supported on the following Mac models. Number 3 is Layers of Fear 2023. Layers of Fear 2023 is an Unreal Engine 5 remake of the original iconic 2016 horror experience and the follow-up 2019 Layers of Fear 2. It is the first Unreal Engine 5 game to be supported on Mac, which is huge. It also comes with HDR, Metal 3 support, and Metal FX upscaling. While the game won't be for everyone, it's not a typical survival horror experience. It's slower paced with some walking simulator elements in there. I do recommend checking it out for the next-gen graphics and creepy set pieces alone. Layers of Fear 2 2019 was never available on Mac, so it's a bonus that it's included in this remake too. It's a massive shame though that ray tracing is not available in this port right now, but hopefully this can be added in the future when ray tracing is better supported on Apple Silicon. Layers of Fear is available for Mac via the App Store and Steam. It is only supported on Apple Silicon Macs. Number 2, we have No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky is a space sandbox game where you explore space and different planets. That's kind of it. There's more to it, but I just can't be bothered explaining. With support for Metal 3, Metal FX upscaling, and optimized loading, this port is pretty wonderful. Yes, it's strangely missing HDR on Mac, but otherwise Hello Games have done very well here. For example, It can run up to 1440p high on base M1 and 4K on M2. That is pretty cool, that's good performance. Cross-save is supported between Windows PC and Mac. Crossplay is supported too, allowing players to join other existing players on Xbox One, Xbox Series S, X, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, PC, and even VR. No Man's Sky is available for Mac via Steam, and it will come to the App Store at some point with an iPad version. It is supported on the following Apple Silicon Mac models and supported on the following Intel Mac models. Number 1, we have ELEX 2. ELEX 2 offers players a vibrant open world to explore, featuring 5 major factions. Players follow Jax, who must once again unite the free people of the science fantasy world of Magellan against a new threat, the Skylands. The combat, look, it's hard for me to say this, but it's not amazing. It reminds me of early 2000s action games. I just think it could have been a lot better for you know, a 2022 game. But the story, atmosphere, and world are pretty stellar. ELEX 2 is a DirectX 12 game that has been moved over to Metal 2.4, with Metal effects support and indirect command buffer, argument buffer, and source-based shader conversion with readable and optimized text shader on output. It's probably the most advanced Mac port yet, and THQ told me they fixed a number of performance issues that the game faced on Windows PC because of weird coding. ELEX 2 is available for Mac via the App Store. It is supported on the following Apple Silicon Mac models, and supported on the following Intel AMD Mac models. What do you think of these new Mac games from February to August 2023? Are you impressed or utterly disappointed? It's not over yet too. We've got Baldur's Gate 3 around the corner, Fort Solis, The Medium, Izonzo, Grid Legends, Stray, SnowRunner, and Death Stranding coming later this year. What I can say is that it's been such a long time since we've seen this amount of AAA or AA or just big high-end games released on Mac within such a freaking short period of time. It's really exciting. Anyway, leave a like if you found this video helpful, and subscribe and turn on notifications to stay up to date with future Mac releases. My name's Stewie, and thanks for watching.